Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin. We're back with Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 114, Lapras. If you didn't watch the last episode, why didn't you? Want a quick recap of the soft resets? Got 2,259 total soft resets. It's pretty good. Anyway, this episode's topic is by me. You could have played or not played the game to answer this, or if you even care about the game, of course. But what are your most memorable memories, good or bad, of the game Cave Story? And for me, right away, this is both me playing the game. I would definitely say my worst memories are from the hard jumps you have to do. Specifically being, they might not be that hard to some people, or to most people, but some people might just get the timing wrong and you fail. So, jump number one. In the map Egg Corridor. Now this, you have to, trying to get to the heart capsule. Is it the heart capsule? I think that's what it's called. I don't know. The health rectangle that you get your permanent health upgraded. But anyway, yeah. So there's this one that you have to go up this platform, and then there's a jump, just straight, one. I don't know how to explain it, but you'll know if you played Cave Story. You know what I mean. That jump that you have to go to the left, and you have to jump at the very edge, and then jump again. Like while you have to be walking, of course. And if you get it in your first try, first time ever doing that, then that's some pretty awesome stuff. But for most people, they're gonna fail, and yeah, it sucks a lot. It's crazy. And then there's another one wherein this isn't to get a heart capsule, but this is to do the secret ending. So, on your way inside the. Oh wait, hold on. No, I remember another one. There's two actually. One I'm going to tell you before the one I was about to tell you. So when you're in the sand zone and you beat enraged Toriko when he was forced to eat a red flower. I think it's a he or she. I don't know what the heck it is. The Mimiga, one of the first Mimiga you meet in the game, and Toriko, that's the name of the Mimiga, is turned into a rabid Toriko because Balrog made Toriko or Toriko or whatever. I'll call it Toriko. Toriko eat a red flower, and then because Mimigas get enraged by that, when they eat the red flower, they just go insane. Yeah, you had to fight and defeat Toriko, and once you exited the room, out of nowhere, Balrog just slams on your head and knocks you out, and then Misery sends you and Balrog both to the labyrinth. And with the labyrinth, the first thing you have to do is you have to climb all the way to the top. And if you don't have the booster, oh wait, you can't have the booster pack. I forgot. That's till later. But anyway, yeah, unless you have the machine gun at level 3, which allows you to pretty much fly, you have to shoot at the ground and it levitates you. Unless you have that, you're going to have a hard time parkouring, jumping all the way up to the switch that opens the door at the bottom. And near the top, it's already annoying that there's enemies like on your jumps on the way up there. But yeah, it's crazy. Once you get to the top, they start having moving boxes, and then you can get like stuck and then get crushed by a box. And yeah, it's really difficult unless you're really good at that kind of stuff. Even if you are, you're probably gonna screw up at least once or twice. But yeah, so that's another hard most worst moment for me. And the final worst moment that I remember would definitely be actually there's more. There's not just jumps. Would definitely be the one where you're just about to exit the labyrinth, where the big rock is, or you have to move it. Before you go in that room, if you fall down in the room before it, if you talk to Professor Booster, he gives you an incomplete rocket booster, and then he dies. But if you manage to, there's like a little red line in the ground, and if you manage to make that jump without talking to Professor Booster later on, when you make it back to Amiga Village and to Arthur's house, he'll give you the upgraded booster pack, which is way better than the one he would have gave you if you just talked to him and then he died because of it. But yeah, so yeah, that's like a hard jump. It's like if you don't get it, you have to jump right when you go on the line. That's how you make it across. And yeah, it's insane. It's crazy. But yeah, those are my worst memories for like the jumping parts. I'd say another worst memory is definitely when the Hell stage and Bala. I'm going against Balos. Those are my worst memories as well, because that is like so difficult. Even if you're an expert player, it's crazy, because in the Balos fight, not only, well, especially in the Hell stage, there's always going to be stuff flying at you, and you have to wait and kill them all, especially in the first stage of Hell, when you have to go across the room after falling down and avoiding spikes. You got to move to the right, and got to keep going. There's Hell Angels. They're just going at you, and also while trying to dodge huge falling wall bricks, like huge squares, blocks at you, like from the ceiling. You also have to dodge that, and it's insane. That's like one of my, definitely another worst memory. But I'd say my best memory, or maybe memories, of playing would be, I would say, oh yeah, I would say beating the normal ending with a Amiga mask on. And if you're wondering how is this possible, well, the funny thing is, so you get the Amiga mask from in the plantation from Sue's mom. She's to be able to talk to the Amigas, because they won't talk to you if you don't have the mask on for some reason. The ones at the plantation that you've never met before. But anyway, yeah, so pretty much you still have it even until you build the rocket, and then you can choose not to talk to her and then just go straight up while keeping the Amiga mask. Because if you would talk to her while she's next to the rocket, she would give you back your booster pack, but she would take the mask. So, so you can, the stage, I think it's called the final cave, is once you go up the rocket and then you go into the door, that's where the final cave is. And you got to go through there to be able to make it to the top, to either do the secret ending or the normal ending, depending on if you did everything for the secret ending to be unlocked. But anyway, pretty much, if you, well, it changes the final cave if you don't have your booster pack. It changes it to be able to make it possible. So I thought you had to like have a machine gun to be able to go through there. But no, if you just have a normal gun and you don't have the booster pack and you have the mask, then yeah, you're able to do it. It's just a little harder. You got to time your jumps and everything. But it's really cool. It's whenever you finally fight Misery, she says, "Ha, you look ridiculous," and it's hilarious. It's just funny the fact that you're a Amiga just fight, like nothing wrong with the Amiga being a good person, but it's just funny for you to see that happen, like you battling as that. And yeah, I think it's hilarious. It's crazy. Yeah, I'd say that's my most memorable memories, good and bad, of the game, playing it. What are your most memorable memories, good or bad, of playing Cave Story, if you even care about the game? But yeah, so that was quite a long topic, actually. That's pretty crazy. It's almost lasted 10 minutes. That's insane. But anyway, what else was I gonna say? Okay, talking about PauLInstaMyooin. So with this, I decided to make two paths you can go on. You go to the left for the normal, being pure path, and then you go to the right for being evil. And what I mean by this is, if you choose the evil path, then that means you're actually going to be a villain and do bad stuff to others, and yeah. So, and then the good path, I'll call it pure path. That is, you just being good and helping others, but don't I'll like that'll test to see if you actually are a good person or not. And I know it's pretty obvious, go to evil or pure path, but yeah. Yeah. So if you're on the evil path, expect to find me and I created these, like, I'll explain it in a future topic, but my time traveling son Lou and then my brother Mystery. These aren't real. These are just made up from me. I created them. But yeah. So if you decide to just be evil, then you'll be most likely having to fight me. Well, actually, just NPCs of me and my brother and my son. And yeah, so expect that. So it's cool because I actually have I would say a dream team for Pixelmon. I remember I said it. I asked that question for you all that one time in a previous episode, but yeah. So pretty much this is my dream team. So let's see. Starting off with the earliest Pokemon all the way to the latest. So first one is Clefable. Now, if you're wondering, you're like, why Clefable out of all Pokemon? Now, that's a good question. It's not because of the ability, but because of the moves it learns by leveling up. So, oh wait, hold on. Before I say that, I almost forgot that. It's too bad on my Pokemon Black that there's only one female, and it sucks because I just want it to be gender equality, but I guess I'm not having that this time. But anyway, so back to why I chose Clefable. So first of all, I'll wait until Clefairy learned all the moves it can learn by leveling up, because it evolves by using a Moonstone. And yeah, so pretty much this is the ability that I want on it as well. It's just you can find it. It's not a hidden ability. It's not that hard to find. It is called Magic Guard, I think. I believe it's called Magic Guard. And pretty much what the ability is you don't take damage from magical status effect attacks. Like if Clefairy was burned or something like that. It'll have the effect of having its attack halved, but it won't take effect damage. So that's crazy. But anyway, this will be the last one we check for the episode. But anyway, yeah, that ability, and then for it to have learned Stored Power, that move, depending how many increased stats you have, its power will be greater. I'll talk more next episode about it. But anyway, ended off with 2,281 total soccer sets. It's pretty good. Anyway, bye Lapras. I've been your host, PauLInstaMyooin, and goodbye.